Hello, hello, welcome to the 24th episode to the Road to Greatness podcast.
Michael.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna be recording this pretty late, and maybe we might even do a little bit of a short episode. Try to make it short. And not as these two start rambling about basketball again. But yeah, we're gonna try to keep it short. Yeah. So, I'm gonna try. I'll go ahead and get started. Uh, I guess you can consider my couple weeks pretty low, but
Unfortunate.
honest
Unlucky.
unfortunate, really. Yeah, more unfortunate because I'm not really sad about it, but it's like it's understandable. It sucks. I was recently laid off at my job, so it kind of sucks, but at the same time I was kind of ready to go. uh it's all good. I'm gonna try and find a job. Hopefully I will say something about me having either an interview or something next podcast episode. So that's a goal. Is
Of you?
is yeah, try
There
and
you
get
go.
that
There you
stuff
go.
done. Um, but yeah, not really anything else. There's a bunch of games that got updates and releases this past 2 weeks. Honestly, that was really hyped for. So I'll talk about that after we get done with these personal updates.
Well, I have not really any personal updates. Just having a good time, living a lovely life of a morning shifter.
Oh.
Um,
Oh yeah.
that is about it. We wake up in the mornings. We can sometimes cook some breakfast. Um, and go on grocery shopping before it gets night. That kind of stuff. But other than that, that's about it. I don't really have too much going on.
I'm ready to become a morning shifter.
I
Ready to
don't know
get
if you're
still
ready for a
shift.
morning shifter.
Yeah,
You
I
I might
don't
might
not
be
know.
a
It
like. I
might
might.
prime
I might
time
not
night
like it.
shifter.
I might not like the morning shift. I'm ready to try the morning shifter though.
Mm.
you
I
can
may
always
not
like
enjoy it.
practice it.
Right, but like the thing about like
He ain't go.
the thing about like morning shifter is like you get up because you you have some kind of responsibility to take care of, right? Like you have some kind of
Okay,
Well,
no, not
well,
necessarily.
yeah, you could like say, hey, instead of going to the gym in the middle of the day, you can say, I'm gonna go to the gym in the
that is
early.
true. But then in that case, I'd have to start going back to the gym in the first place to get
Well,
that one
I
unlocked.
mean, well,
But
no, you don't have to do that either. You can also take a walk around your neighborhood. Like,
Yeah,
ooh,
you don't
look
no,
have
at
to.
there.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's fair.
Yeah, and that'd be a decent start away because that's what I'm trying to do starting tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But yeah,
Oh, what, you're walking around the block?
yeah, I'm gonna start walking.
Oh, very
Apparently,
nice.
so we'll see how that goes.
Apparently,
Apparently.
Yeah.
you sound thrilled.
No, I am kind of thrilled. I'm thrilled. It's weird. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my time properly. Like when I have off days. So that is one of these things we're going to attempt to do
Sounds
and
good.
try not to be too lazy.
Mm. Yeah, I've been for me, I actually have like alarms throughout the weekday, or well, I have an alarm set at 5:25 to wake me up. So
Impressive.
that's usually, yeah. I do get up when it goes off, but sometimes I'm like I don't consider myself a full on easemiac or whatever the word it called, but like I will lay in bed and then I'll be like, oh, it's 12. It's already 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. I need to turn off that 5 o'clock alarm and keep on my 6 o'clock alarm. Because I do
Mm.
wake up. I used to wake. Well, my job started at 7, but I honestly, if I get another job, I'm gonna see if they can do another 7 to 4 because I don't want it to be 8 to 5 again. 8 to 5 to me uh is not. I don't like it. I don't like 8 to 5. Maybe I don't like it because it's so late in the day. 5 is so late, but like 4 feels so good, and getting up a 7 is a worthy sacrifice in my opinion.
Mm. But it's still light outside at 5. I mean, well, typically
Not
it
when
is
you
anyway.
not with daylight. Sometimes not with daylight savings. Like when we go back in time. When we go back, 5 o'clock gets dark. You know.
Mm. Well, that's something wrong
So
with our capitalist government, but we can't fix that right now. We have,
Keep it how we gotta do. I can't, dude.
we got to
5
get these
p.m.
illegals out of
darkness.
here.
I can't. I can't. What?
We got
I
other
don't know what you're
priorities
talking about.
allegedly. We got other priorities
Okay.
allegedly.
Well,
We should fix things that would make everybody's life better. But I digress. I digress. Go ahead.
not
But
gonna
right.
lie, Taylor. I wish I could do what you're doing right now, where you get like 4 days in with extra
Oh,
hours.
I don't think it's for okay. I believe you probably could do it. I don't think it's for everyone
Yeah, not
because
everyone
doing
can do it,
12
but
hours can be taxing on the brain. You get rest, yes, but it can be very taxing on the brain. I
yeah,
will say
you
that.
get
I
but
believe it. I
you
believe
get 3 days. Like especially if you do two, you do 2, 1 break, 2, and then you have 2 days off. Like I feel like obviously I know yours are on call. Yours is like, hey, this is your schedule for the week or whatever.
Well, yeah, we set it up for a month. Like, so for this past week, I worked Monday, Tuesday. I was off Wednesday. I worked Thursday. I was off Friday, Saturday. Today's Sunday, so I worked today. I'm going to be off Monday through Thursday. And then I'll have Friday, Saturday off Sunday. And I don't know what else is there. But we do the schedule per month on a month basis, like 6 weeks out. But the issue is, and the reason why it's like that is because I'm only on a 3-person daytime team. I'm a full-time person. There's one more full-time person, and there's one person who does 1 day a week. So it's like if one drops, then someone steps in. Like so far, the team seems pretty cool, and we're all just kind of vibing. Like I don't have anything pressing, so like I'm just like, hey, I'm pretty open book, and I mean it's been working so far because it is nice having all these days. But like today, I was the only person in the office, so it's Sunday, and so I'm the only one there, but soon I'll be working from home. Bro, it was the hardest thing to stay awake. I about lost my marbles. I had my phone, like I had a little bit, watching a few streams or whatever. But bro, it's like there's only so much Hearthstone you can take. And some
Whoa, I
and
don't know about that. No.
no, that's very true. There's only so much Tekken, bro. After a while, the fists start just sounding like a nice little beat to go to sleep to, and you gotta hold your eyes. There is only so much you can take. Like when it's on a normal day, like on a Monday or whatever, there's people in the office. Like there's only like 4 or 5 people, so it's not like a lot, but there's noise, and there's noise from about 9 to 5, and then I'm there from 5 to 9, like by myself. Well, doing the whole 12 by myself, it'd be 10 times better when I'm at home because then I got distractions or whatever. But dude, it was brutal. But yeah, I think you would thrive at a 12. I don't think it's for everyone though. I would definitely say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think I can handle doing having that kind of time schedule.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Would you
Uh
want a set schedule to do it, or would you be down to have it like all willy nilly? Like mine's kind of
I
willy
would
nilly.
prefer I would prefer a set schedule of 2 break 2 2, you know? Like if
Mm.
I start on Monday, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday off would be my like preferred schedule. I would honestly, if they said, "Hey Ryan, we need you to work on fucking Sunday, Monday, or like Saturday, Sunday, and then I get
Mhm.
like fucking Friday off," like I would take those like I would take like just like I would take like the random weird schedules. Like they say,
Mhm.
"Hey, you need to be here on this day." Because personally, like I don't like it will be awkward for like family things, but like I still get
Mhm.
PTO. I
Yeah,
can
you get
still say,
PTO.
"Hey, yeah, you're still take PTO instead of taking like the weekday off, you take the weekend off. It's not
Mhm.
really much change. And also
If
you
you
got
know, if
less
you know a
days
month
because
out, if you know a month out in advance, it's probably not so
Oh
bad
yeah.
either.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But see, the
Mhm.
best thing about this job is that we get to self schedule. So like literally between the 3 of us, we just like, oh, what day you want to work? Oh, okay, we can do this. Hey, but I do have this work going on, and then we just switch it around. Like
That's nice.
that's the best part about it. And so I'm biding my time. I must say, like, I ain't got no motion at the current moment. Like, I'm just enjoying life.
What? No
But
motion. What?
no, no, I have no. There's nothing going on this side. Like,
What is that supposed to mean? You just like
yeah, like, Urban Dictionary in motion. Like,
uh,
I got nothing going on. I
just
have literally,
started a new job. He's like, no motion.
yeah.
Okay, I don't
I
know.
have no, like we've been here for about a month now. Like I am spending more time with family. That's good.
So you.
And like I haven't watched any new anime. That's something I gotta fix. Like I'm getting a good sleep schedule. I mean, I'm biding my time. So
Dude's
when I do
correcting
want
his
time
life, and
off,
he's like, no motion.
no
So
more. I got
improving
nothing
his
going
life,
on, dude.
improving things. Like,
I am just trying to lock in a bit. Shoot, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to catch up on doctor's appointments. I need to set my eyeglass appointment. I ain't got new glasses in I don't want to say how long, but
oh, mine's been forever in the
what do
day.
you call forever?
Like, probably before I went to college, I got these glasses.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm literally telling you, mine's I kid you not, 2019. That's bad.
Ah, well, mine's probably back 2017.
It was right before COVID when I got these glasses, dude, and I have not got my eyes checked,
Dude,
and they done ran me
I
into
don't
the
want to give
ground,
them
dude.
up, man. I don't want. I
I
don't
like
want to give
I
them
like
up.
them too, but I'm
But,
ready to,
okay.
I need to get some new stuff now.
Dude, I don't want to give
Like,
them
man,
up.
it is wild. I told you, dude, freedom is crazy. 'Cause I feel a little too free. Like, bro, it's kind
Oh,
of,
too free.
yeah, it's a little wild, man. It's a little wild.
See,
But
I went
yeah.
to go like what's the store like Warby Parker.
Oh,
Uh,
that's the rich folks fam. I don't know if I can
I,
get that one.
I was like, because it's been so long. So I asked like, what type of glasses would you like shape glasses? Because with them at least like you can just tell them prescription like, and then like they'll just like send you the glasses, right?
Yeah.
So I was just looking for like a new style, pretty much. Not like I can see fine with these, but like I felt like it was time to like get a new style. And the lady was like, "I'd recommend the kind you have." So I was like, "Okay, well, or the shape you have already." I was like, "Okay, well."
Well, see, I don't know where. So I'm a lot heavier than what I used to be when I got these.
Mhm.
So I don't know if these are even the correct style, but they're like what I'm used to. But then I was like, okay, do I want to try the thin wireframe? I was like, no, I really like the bold. I like bold frame look.
Mhm.
But like, I'm gonna just walk in one day and be like, look, just hook a brother up.
Dude, that's
Like,
what I
look,
thought I was gonna do. Like it was like
Well,
such a rare. It was like I was at the mall, like very rare. Like thing. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just go in. I'll ask and I'll see what's up. And she's like, yeah, the kind you got fit your face for that. I was like, okay, man. I tried. I tried.
well, see, we just need the prescription. Then we can go to America's Best or whatever online and get like the $60 glasses. You know, like instead of buying a video game, we buy a new pair of glasses so we can feel better
oh, that's
about
what. Okay.
ourselves.
So, you know what made me get glasses and how to get
But
my prescription? I broke mine.
well, see, I don't want to get to there because then I'll be
Yeah,
blind and I
I'm
can't even
scared of that
drive to
happening,
get
dude.
the glasses.
that was what happened to me. I still had some. I had old glasses too. I had some old glasses,
Oh
but
boy, I only want to
I
wonder what them prescriptions mine look like, dude.
yeah.
Might be high school.
Yep.
So yeah, I broke them because like I was like in bed and I put them on my left because I have a queen size bed. I put them on my right side and I rolled over and I was like, oh no, and
Crunch.
then I woke. I got it and I was like, well, looks like I need to get new glasses. Uh, I I remember one of our friends told us about like, hey, you should go on Glasses USA or something. And
Mm.
Glasses USA actually has some pretty decent prices. Like, and as long as you have prescriptions, it's all in total, and then you can like get the transitions and all that stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
and mine's right now only have blue lights, which is because I work in front of a computer all the time. So it's like makes sense why I have only a
Oh,
blue
I've
light.
never had that. I look forward to getting that.
I probably need that. I stare at too many screens.
Yeah, especially at work
That's
now.
probably a
I'm staring at
great.
way too much.
That is probably a great thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
It obviously it's not like 100% gonna work, but it's like it's better to have it than not to have it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that, and definitely got to have the transitionals. Can't be out
I
here.
don't like transition. I don't know.
Oh, fam, it's a
I'm
lifesaver.
not a fan of
It is.
those
It's when
people.
you're driving, Michael. It's when you're driving.
He's
It,
so
honestly,
I'm just-
honestly though,
don't you worry, dude. Go ahead,
honestly,
man.
what you could do though is that you can get a one of them. You can get 2 glasses, and that's that's
Listen,
honestly
man, I had a pair of prescription sunglasses, and I would
Okay,
just
that's
never wear
rich.
them. I would just never
yeah.
wear them.
Never wear. Why
Oh,
not?
what? Just put them in your car.
No, I did.
They're literally just your car and
Dude,
your
catch me with
Oh.
the sun visor down, squinting, man. I'm out here.
Oh my
So you're
god.
making
I
it
would
hard.
just-
You're making it hard on yourself. Don't let me.
That's
Oh,
no,
don't
that
let
is
me
a
get
good
some. I'm gonna
idea
get
to
some
put
Joe
them.
Biden aviators out
Some
here. Then.
8. Okay,
Joe Biden.
all right.
I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get the dark Brandons and we're gonna see what's going on.
Dark Brandons.
Mm-mm. Man, if I had some prescription sunglasses, boy, I'd be out here stunned for real. But see,
Okay.
then you got to keep
Yeah.
the other glasses on you, so that's the reason why it's like just easier to get transitionals and just call it a day. But I could see it on both sides.
Mhm.
But like, I love, dude, it's a classic, man. It's always a classic. Oh, those shade? No, they're just transitional. They'll
Okay,
come back.
okay, come on, man.
What do you? No,
Look,
You're
wait.
not that
it
guy.
still
You're
happens
not
to
that
today,
guy.
dude. It still
Michael,
happens to today.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, Michael, that happened to me all throughout middle school. You remember, I bought like glasses that were like super like they were like really like sport glasses
Mhm.
or whatever. And like every single time I brought them, they were like, "What are those?" I was like, "These are just glasses." And they
See,
will
that doesn't sound like
transition. Like,
makes me want to get them. Like this sounds.
Dude,
That's
I'm
like
rocking these. Let me see. What are these glasses? These are the Kenneth Cole reactions, fam. Boy,
whoa, the nuclear reactors. Hold on now.
I had some Ray
they probably
Bans.
don't even
My
make
glasses.
these.
Whoa,
Okay, hold on now. Let's
hold
simmer
on
down
now.
here. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
I had
on
some.
my budget, man. I
Okay,
can
now
afford that.
Ray
That was
Ban.
when that was when I was in middle school. So it
Shoot.
was like,
Yeah, he's upgraded since then. So
Oh well, I might need to run by Walmart and get the great values because we
we're not
we gotta
letting you
save
walk
some
out.
money.
We're not letting you step out the house with the great value frames. That is
Look,
crazy.
nobody
Come on,
knows it but
man.
me.
Oh, you can know
you
when
can.
they start falling off your face. You can be like, "What's going on?"
No,
I just
That's
told
when you
you.
get the little things that tie on the back and
Okay, yeah, no.
hey, those are gonna come back in style. You know, they coming
They
back. They
are
coming back.
not. We are not going. We will not go back. As we
Oh, okay. All right.
We will not go back. We cannot go back.
Seems like we're
Alright.
going back, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, yeah.
We're definitely going back. Mm-mm-mm. All right. What you got, Ryan? What's next?
Oh, we can talk about some gaming news. Like I didn't realize how many fucking games were coming out and with their fucking updates. So
Mm-hmm.
first things first, let's start off
First things
with
first. I'm the realist.
Mm-hmm.
we already talked about Repo. Repo was last. Did we talk about Repo last time? I think we did. Repo. So
I
I
think
don't
we
know if we
talked
talked
about
about the update.
playing it. I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't know
we
if we
ever
talked about
played
the
it.
update or anything.
okay, so the video last episode I put our Repo gameplay.
Oh, okay.
Repo is one of our I'm talking to the audience, but yeah,
Mm.
Repo
I was
was
cosplaying as the audience.
You feel like, oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I put because you would have known if you had to watch the episode.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
Well,
beside the
hold
point.
on. First off, I actually listened to it actually in the car, so I'm never really watching the gameplay. So that's literally something I don't do. But that's neither here nor there. But go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, Repo came out. Came out like late February. We picked it
Mhm.
up. It was like what $10 or something, and we all been having fun with it. It's a pretty fun game. We've been enjoying it. That game came out. Then I was excited for a game coming out on like March 20th, and it was called Xenoblade Chronicles X. The reason why I was excited for this is because this game was stuck on the Wii U for since
I
it's
love that
been
console.
what?
I love that console.
Oh, the dead console. Yeah. It's been literally 10 years. It's going to be its 10th anniversary, like next month, mid next month. This game was stuck on that console for almost 10 years, and it's amazing. It's literally one of the. It's such a good game, and I'm so glad it finally got. It's gonna hopefully get the recognition it deserves and the sales numbers they were always aiming for. Um, so that was one of the games I was mainly focused on. But then I realized World of Warcraft had like World of Warcraft's update. Came back to World of Warcraft, started playing World of Warcraft again. World of Warcraft had an update, and that was like late February. So I played that. Then Final Fantasy, my original MMO that I usually play, that finally got its update, and it's been. I don't play Final Fantasy as much anymore. I'm really just playing for friends. And like chilling because honestly, the devs have fucked up. They kind of fucked up a lot. They they they're not really. They should have released content 11 months ago. The content they're releasing right now should have came out 10 or whenever this expansion came out, like close to like a month later. They they're releasing an open world, not open world, like an open area mode where you go around, go into the area and you start killing mobs, and you can get resources, and you can start making your like class weapon, which is
Hmm.
like specifically for your class. And it's like, why wasn't this mode out in the beginning of expansion so casual players have something to do? Because this is like this is like what we call softcore content, where it's not
Mm.
like rating, it's not like that. There are there's content in there for hardcore players who like to raid and shit. So it didn't make sense why this wasn't a priority thing to do. And then they're gonna release like it's just like so much content that they should have released a way earlier. They haven't. So yeah, that happened. Another, and then this is the final game I'm gonna talk about. If you ever, I'm gonna ask y'all in general. Have y'all ever heard, both of y'all? Have you ever heard of The Sims?
Mhm.
No, what's that? Yeah, I've heard the Sims.
All right. Well, if anyone doesn't know what The Sims is, it's basically like the one of the original life simulators, and it's one of the only ones that is that is always played. It doesn't have any competition. Finally, it might have some good competition in this game called Inzoi. Inzoi, which is made. It's made by. It seems to be made by a Korean company, and I just touched it a little bit. It's literally just Sims, but they already have like things that should have been what we expected should have been in Sims 4.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's.
go. I'm gonna go on a rant. It's gonna be a bit of a rant. I'm gonna be in a bit of a rant. So
Oh,
Sims 3.
oh,
So Sims 3, which um w- the way that you play Sims 3 has it where you go on a map and the whole entire map is always it loads in. It takes a while to load in, but the whole entire map is available. And so your character can get on a bike or go running or going walking on the map and say, hey, this character wants to go to the beach. I'm gonna have my character go to the beach lot to go there. No loading screen. He can go from his house to the beach. In Sims 3, you know what they did in fucking Sims 4?
I
These
can't believe it.
fucking these fucking idiots went back to how Sims 2 plays and made it where every lot is a loadable lot. So you can be right next to a fucking house that is you're technically a neighbor of the fucking house right next to you. You can see the fucking house. Your character walks over to that fucking house, loading screen, and your house is out, like, is no longer loaded in. So you finally load in, you're fucking at the other house. The um and like it will do this for so many maps. And the DLC for Sims 3 for college, so you can like Sims 3 had a college thing, and it was like a college bench. They always have a college bench where your character goes to college. And it's usually like one of the more popular ones because it's like, oh, your character's actually studying and all this crap. Um on Sims 3, you go you you're in your you can go to every single dorm room, you go to every single apartment, and you can move between them all and all that crap. But if for some reason in Sims 3, Sims 4, it's technically you move around, but you can't move around. It's not as open and it's dumb. uh, One thing I can say the Sims 4 did was cool was that they allowed you to work the jobs as your sim. They have jobs that you can play. You do the jobs as your sim, and you can play it through them. Well, because normally what you do is you get a job and you just skip through the day and you'll be done. But it made no sense why they made it where Sims 4 made a jobs expansion and never fucking got there was always only 4 jobs. Criminal, cop, actor, and I think cook no,
There's
scientist.
only 4 jobs in the game.
There's only 4 jobs you can play. Physically play with your
Oh, the
sim.
rest just skip the day.
You skip the day, yes.
Oh, that's silly.
Yeah.
If you're
It
gonna add
was
like that as a feature, like
why
only
don't
go
add
4.
more? Yes, why not add more? It didn't make sense. They just don't try. They did not try. They did not care. They just did not care at all. So I mean, they did this for Sims 3 too, but like not the work at the job, but they do these expansions where you have to pay. So if you were to buy every single expansion for like Sims 4, it would be like a total of $400.
Hmm.
$400 plus. It was like that thing on Steam where it was like Dead or Alive or some shit, where if you buy all the DLCs, it was like $10,000
Oh my
as
gosh.
a.
The hell?
That, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that number is skewed because like some of the skins were in skin packs, so you would be doubling up or tripling up on the skin,
Mhm.
but still, that exists. And so Sims, and you guess how long we've been on Sims 4?
I'd say probably about 5 years seems about fair. Matters.
Taylor? Taylor, how many years do you think we've been on Sims 4?
Mm, 7.
10 fucking years. We've been on
Hmm.
Sims 4 for 10 fucking years. Arguably, people have complained about Sims 4 and say it's one of the worst. It's the worst Sims. People just play it. People still play it because it's the only one that gets updated. That's the only reason
Oh,
why we still
and
play
it
it.
just became free to play too, didn't it?
No, that was a while back. That was like
Oh, that
two
was a while
years ago.
back. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
know that was a whole like all the big streamers were
Yeah,
playing it
yeah,
for a
yeah, but
moment.
like, it's the base version of Sims 4 is nothing. It's dog shit.
Mm.
So, like, most things like that is like it doesn't it doesn't matter,
Mm.
you know.
Well, my Sims is now on PC. I played that on my freaking DS back in
Oh,
good
My
Lord
Sims,
knows.
yeah.
Yeah, I
What
played
is
that a
my
long time
Sims?
ago.
My Sims is basically like Chibi Sims. It's like almost
Yeah,
like it's like a art. It's like Animal Crossing. It was their version.
that's literally
It's
it.
their
Yeah,
version. Yeah.
Ah.
it was on the DS. I had it on the DS. Like, man, that's crazy how the world turns. But now it's on PC. Woo!
Woohoo.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of My Sims was very like
I think that could have been
interesting.
big actually if they kept making
It
them.
I mean they kept trying.
Oh, they did. They. Oh, I did. Maybe I just didn't know. I would have bought them.
My
Actually, I
Sims
actually had fun with my Sims with
They
my
saved
DS.
you.
my
You did.
my My Sims Racing, My Sims in
Oh,
Medieval,
is there really?
Yes.
Oh, I had to look out. I don't remember
There's
none of that.
like a lot of My Sims
Oh,
games.
hey, they say, look, it's just poor advertisement. You know how the vibes. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know that for advertisement. So it's My Sims Kingdom, My Sims Party, My Sims Racing, My Sims Agents, My Sims,
Racing?
yes, Racing, and
They
it
made
actually
a
had a story.
racing game?
Yes,
Okay, I wouldn't have bought that. I don't think I need that. That's
there was actually a story and everything where you had a rival that was an asshole. Like you, yeah.
okay, never mind.
Uh,
I just know I had fun with it. I don't think I would have. I don't know. That sounds like they were doing a little too much then.
Mm,
Yeah,
oh,
that's a
and
too
little
then
much
weird.
cooking.
Yeah, too much. Too many cooks in the kitchen on that one for sure.
yeah, the My Sims games were actually pretty big, and the technically like the DS games weren't the same as the base ones on the actual consoles, but
Mm.
still they exist. They happen, and I think they were good. I kind of do wish they kept. I think they should have kept improving on it on the idea of it, but they kind of just left it out to dry almost.
Mm.
But yeah, that's my rant on The Sims. Play Inzoi. Wait for it. Well, wait for it to get updates and for the bunch of bug fixes, and make sure they actually finish the game. But Inzoi looks promising, and I hope it like does. It's
Well,
a success.
that is definitely good. Um.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
think I
what?
think I mentioned everything. I think I'm just making sure. I think Warframe. I mentioned how Warframe
Oh,
had its had a big update. Basically they added a lich system mode, and like other crap. But yeah, it's very good.
Liddy. Hashtag not
Darktide
my
got
Lich
the
King.
endless mode also. We talked about that
Oh
last
well,
time.
it's not endless,
Not
but
endless,
it's
the round mode.
yeah, it's like zombies. It's like limited zombies, but it's very good. That's very good. Recommend it.
Mhm.
Highly
We do
recommend it.
love zombies. Yeah, we had our great Hearthstone expansion.
Oh yes.
That dropped. It was fantastic. Um, has a questionable meta at the
Just
moment,
one really bad
which
deck.
actually got better. Did you see the I
They
fixed yesterday?
announced. Oh, what? No, what happened?
Demon Hunter got a buff.
A, a, bu- a
So
buff?
so for anybody who when you this is a little inside baseball real quick, but when you silence that minion that gives
Oh, the
armor,
starship
it
is to the
actually goes into
starship.
the starship now.
Okay.
I
So that
told you,
really
I
works.
told you that a lot of people was like, "Oh," but it's like, bro, why would you even fix that? Like, they did a hot
Yeah,
fix on that and some other
and
issues
that
that was
has
in the
been in the
game.
game like a while, like since
Yeah, so
starships came out. It's a while back.
yeah, but it had an unintended interaction with like some other starship decks
Have
and
they at
other
least
legendaries.
said they're gonna nerf that deck, or when the nerf's coming? What's going on with
A
that?
lot of people believe we're getting it this week, possibly on Tuesday
Many
or
people are
Thursday.
saying. Your
Many
sources are
people
saying.
are
Okay.
indeed saying.
Okay. I'll
But
trust the
even
many folks.
without it, I am enjoying it. It is fun. Um, it is not a lot of AOE's. There aren't AOE's
A lot of
out the
board. A lot
wazoo.
of board fighting.
Yeah, there's a
A lot
lot
of
of board
fighting on the
fighting.
board.
There's
I like that though.
it is good. It feels like I don't want to say it feels like 2014 again, but it probably feels more like 2017 because they're
Mhm.
yeah, I can say
Too
maybe
many crazy
2017.
things for.
Yeah, it's some crazy stuff. But Hearthstone's great.
2014.
Is there anything else I got an update that I cared about? Apex they have a update. They updated the skirmishers. Alter is actually kind of insane. So all the skirmisher characters got a buff. The skirmisher class in general got a buff.
Did I play that game mode the other day? Yeah.
Which one? Three strikes?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool game mode.
Yeah, three strikes is
Not
fun.
bad. Not bad at all.
I don't play a lot of casual game modes in Apex, but when I do, but if I like have to, that's not a bad one to play at
Not
all.
at all.
Oh, you should have let the brother know you hopped on Apex.
Well,
You know,
I got
man.
you next time.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Next year.
Next year, well, you know, we still got to get that Valorant run in.
Oh, that's
But
one of these days.
I don't know if there's anything else game wise. I mean, as far as the stream goes, been playing Death Stranding, having a blast. Yes, I know when you hear that, you're probably like, oh, it's just a walking simulator. No, it is more than a walking simulator. It is a very
It's also you ride bike sometimes.
true. You're on a bike. You can be in a truck. Apparently, there's a
Ooh.
little skateboarding thing that I've now have that I can, well, on a little thing where I can kind of like ride it as a skateboard. It's kind of cool. Story is very intriguing, interesting. We beat a boss. Great time. And yeah, I think this week we also get. I think it's this week. I think we get the return of Verdansk. In Call of Duty Warzone. I don't know if I'm gonna touch that though. I don't really care about Warzone like that. But you know, all the COD boys are going crazy. Oh my gosh, it's Verdansk. You know, they're taking it back to when Warzone first dropped. They're putting items in the exact same places, like vehicles and stuff like that. So they want to get the feeling back in Warzone, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I'm looking forward to the Rivals reset that's coming up shortly.
But yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to. I don't know if I'm gonna play on. I might try and dabble on PC, but I'm really looking forward to running ranks some kind of where and try to actually learn the game. I still haven't put more than what on Steam right now, bro. I've only played it on Steam 52 minutes. On
Shameful.
PlayStation, I've
We
only
even
played.
got whole alt accounts, dude, that we can run it. It's so never been more runnable. But we had a 5-stack going in there, right?
That is true. That's true. But I had some Hearthstone going.
That's true.
And then, those
Can't
priorities.
get in the way of a man's Hearthstone.
But like on PlayStation, I don't think I've played more than, I kid you not, more than 4. Definitely not more than 5 hours. So there's a lot of game to learn there, a lot of characters, and it'll be like a brand new game of opening a brand new game. I really look forward to that. But other than that, yeah, I think that's it. You got any games?
Nah, same Hearthstone. Played some of the Warhammer update. Dark and Darker. I don't give a fuck what they're doing until the game wipes. Maybe I'll play it again.
No.
It'll be a fucking long enough cooldown from that terrible, awful game.
Well, Tarkov wipe always happens. It's they're waiting on you.
Thank goodness I'll never have to worry about that again. So.
I do miss a good Tarkov stream.
I watched someone play Tarkov. One of the Dark and Darker streamers started playing Tarkov because they're like, dude, I just cannot play Dark and Darker 24/7.
You almost caught the feeling again, didn't you?
No, I did. It reminded me of the good days because it was like he was like new to the game and like seeing all the learning stuff. I was like, it really was good.
Yeah.
And I watched just long enough for him to like get some bearing, and then dude, that first time you just get one tap from across the map, or it's just like, dude, I didn't even play the fucking game, man. It's just you remember why you dropped this dog shit game as well.
You don't want to go be a Mosin man again? Come on now.
Mosin is great, man. Mosin is great. It's just a fun game when you get to play it, and not all the time do you get to play it. So.
Yeah, unless you're like juiced out the wazoo.
Hey, hey, I love when I walk on the map, 20 minutes of no action, barely can see enemies, and then your friends take care of killing all the enemies, and then you you spend 20 minutes in the match. Now you have to leave, and you have done absolutely nothing, and then you get shot at the exit. Hey, I love that. That is such a love. At least Darker and Darker has well, I wouldn't say interesting PvE, but like it has PvE that's fun. It is like engaging, and like I can kill it. PvE in fucking Tarkov is like you don't even see them too. You don't see them either. Like, they don't exist.
I'm tapped by a scav. All right, GG's. It's either the stupidest scav you ever seen, or a boss.
Oh yeah.
A boss enemy that just absolutely deletes you from the video game.
Or there's a required sniper scav that always spawns in one location, so you have to shoot him.
Great time. Yeah. Good times.
I do miss interchange though.
And
I like a good interchange. That is true.
Okay.
Good old interchange. They just don't make them like they used to.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, I think that's about all I got. All right, Ryan, back to you.
Well, do y'all want to talk about sports? I haven't been keeping up with the March Madness, but Michael, you have been, right? So what is going on with that?
Oh,
I can give you a hot take if you want it.
It's just pretty much like what you would expect to happen.
No, this is not what. Look, as a March Madness follower and watcher, and I don't mean this. Look, shout out to your team and all that. This has been kind of one of the more boring ones, and this is just the way I kind of feel about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, if there's no upsets,
there's no upsets. There's only big market teams.
There were some small upsets, but
but nothing like major. And it's just like all the number ones are there. It's just very kind of, I don't know. It just feels weird, and it's just kind of like, oh. Like I'm not that excited about the Final Four. I'm gonna watch it if I get a chance to. I'm not working or anything, but like, I'll still probably watch it even if I'm working or whatever. But anyway,
wow! Like I'm looking at this. I'm looking at it right now. This is actually like this is the most where it's like almost the most predictable.
Exactly. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But what I will say is when people are, going crazy on Twitter talking about like this is what all the money is doing to sports, I do kind of believe in that because there are nothing but big market teams at this point now. And so those are the places with some of the biggest pockets. And so I can kind of see that. And I hope that's
Probably
not true.
10% truth to that.
I'm hoping this is like an outlier. No, it is true. Like these are some of the talents. Like if you
Yeah,
look
I
at
think
the
it also
actual
is an
high
outlier though
school boards.
because I looked at a stat about these teams. It was I don't know what the statistical measure was,
Mhm.
but it was just ranking these teams like historically, and they were like all these 4 teams are all in like the top 10 of whatever this metric was, and this was like a historical metric. So I think it's also just the case that this crop of teams this year is really good.
Yeah, but I just don't know. I don't want this to be a constant occurrence because what makes it fun is when you see things that are like crazy and like like I ain't gonna hold you. I have there've been so many blowouts. I feel like there are more blowouts this year than I feel like there ever have been. Yes, you could say like, oh, it's just these teams are that great. But see, then what I need all these games to be close. I do not want to say, bro, that Tennessee Houston game,
Oh, that was sad.
that was disgusting.
That was sad.
That was straight up disgusting.
Was that 15
Like,
points and a half? I don't know how you can do that.
I don't know either. But see, that's what I'm
That
like,
was
what
sad.
am I watching? And it's like, I don't feel like it should have been that match. Like, I get bad shooting. Dude, I don't know. Like, this is what I'm telling you. Like, look, I was literally at work about literally fall asleep to freaking Tennessee Houston. And
No,
like
no,
I love Houston and
I'm
I
excited for
don't
this Final
Tennessee's
Four though.
okay.
I think it should be good. I hope.
I hope so. I hope so. So that's why I said, like, when it comes to that, I don't want to be the conspiracy theorist, but I really do want a better. I pray that this Final Four is really good.
I think it
We
will
need
be.
to bring back the feeling in March Madness, dude. 'Cause I was like, geez, I felt like a chore watching that game. But other than that, in sports, what else is happening? Oh, we fired our coach on for the Grizzlies. That was fun.
Yeah,
We love that here.
do you?
Oh, we were so excited. Yes.
Oh, really?
That, yes.
Mid-season? Didn't you guys have a good record though?
Yes, but that doesn't. Yes, we have a great record. The problem is we couldn't beat anyone good. Like our record against above 500 teams was like, I'm just making up a number, but let's say it was like 16 and 22 or something like that. Like that's middle of the pack, middle of the road. What we do is we beat the bad teams, and you would be like, "Oh, yo, that's great, that's great, that's great." But we lost 8 of the last 9. I think now it's 9 of the last 10 since we lost to the Lakers yesterday, which was actually one of the best efforts. But when we lose, the thing about you can lose, right? There's a way you lose. When you lose and you get blown out by 20 all the time, that's not the vibe. And I don't care what no one says. Basically, definitely not national media, because national media really does not care about Memphis in any kind of way. Small market team, whatever. But when it comes to to the locker room, he kind of lost it in a way. Like the team loved him as a person, and he is truly a good dude. Like there ain't nothing, he ain't doing nothing crazy. I can tell you that. But as far as like coaching wise and things of that nature, yeah, he's cooked, fam. He's cooked. So it's exciting. Yeah, we fired him with 9 games left in the season. Yeah, it looks wild to the
It looks
entire
really
national
wild.
media. Yeah, it is wild. And like I told you, like almost in a weird way, people are just looking forward to next season. And that's crazy to say when you were like a top 4 seed. We were number 2 for the entire season, basically, until recently. So
I
it
mean,
is wild
you're
to
still
say
gonna make
that.
the playoffs, no?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, there's like unless we just truly just lose every game. But um yeah, it's kind of one of them things where it's like everybody's just looking forward to it, man. It's like
Okay.
he was the coach for 6 years, it had to go. You just need a change of scenery, and we're hoping this is gonna be like our Mark Jackson, Steve Kerr moment where we just get rid of him, like, he did the groundwork great, yeah, bring somebody in here, let them go be great, and we can win a title one day. But,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
because you're probably just gonna have your interim until the end of the season where you can bring someone in, right? Or do you have,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they wanna?
Oh no, we keep entering them throughout the playoffs and all that. Problem is, we're probably gonna get smoked in the playoffs because we got injuries. Ja came back yesterday, which he looked halfway decent, but it's gonna be tough. It'll be tough. It'll be tough with some of the injuries we got going, and the roster is just not the best. Like it, what I tell you, dude, it was the funniest thing when the news came out. That happened on Friday, dude. Pandemonium in the city. Everybody was talking about it. You went to store, bro. Everybody is talking about, oh, dude, we got him, we got him out of there, bro. Folk called
I hated
him,
this guy.
bro. I will send you a picture. Our former head coach's name is Taylor Jenkins, by the way.
Mhm.
There is a picture. I'll see if I can find it. Basically, everybody called him a terrorist, fam.
Okay,
I'm-
not the Elo terrorist, dude. Come on.
Dude, I am so serious. There's a picture that that started populating. I'm gonna send it to you. There is a picture that was populated started last year. Basically said Taylor Jenkins is a terrorist and we need to get him off that sideline. Bro, some of his rotations and stuff would be just atrocious and things of that nature. And it'd be rough. But let me tell you what, dude. I gotta find the picture now because I know.
It's gonna be the
Look,
coolest
look, look.
Photoshop you've ever seen.
I kid you
in your
not.
life.
If you type this into your Twitter, just type in Taylor Jenkins terrorist, bro. It
I'm not.
should just
I'm
it's
not
just
typing in Taylor
look at
Jenkins.
the latest, bro. It's just
All right.
it's it's just actual. It's not the picture, but it's just like it's a common thing that was said, man. It's like this was not a it's not a scapegoat. Taylor Jenkins is a terrorist, bro. It is actually just
I didn't see it as a result.
it's okay. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture.
Okay.
But it was a great day on Friday. Everybody's excited. It's like new beginnings. That we still think the team is kind of cooked. We hope to be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Lordy.
All right. We'll try it. We'll try and make this. Do y'all have any last words? We'll try to make this a shorter episode.
Last word?
Yeah. Any last words?
Any last words before we put you
Oh.
down?
That's a good question, Ryan. If you knew that this was your last moment,
Okay. What the what?
what would your last words be?
Fuck you.
Okay, dude.
Okay, if that's your
man.
last words,
What situation am I in?
That is an
Am I getting
unhinged question. To be fair.
that's not unhinged. Okay.
like if someone's
Okay,
like
sitting
saying
at my desk, I'm having a heart
No, here we
attack?
go. This podcast is the last thing that anybody will ever know that you've ever done in your entire life. You get a moment to
Fuck
say a few words. What would your final words be?
America has screwed up, and I hope that if in the future our younger generation can somehow live through the post-apocalyptic situation that the older people of our the Gen X and baby boomers have caused y'all to live through. So good luck.
So you're going out on a high note.
That's not a bad last words, actually.
That is, come on. That's
No, it's not. I mean, it's not.
That
I mean,
is terrible.
How is it terrible?
What do you mean? How is that? So
I
you're
don't
saying
know
you'd
what-
rather talk about the political and economic state of the world?
I mean, if that's what he wants
Then
to
say like,
one of his
like,
lasting things to be,
thanks, mom. Thanks, dad. I love you guys. Like
like
not even-
what was it? Bob Marley's last thing was
Michael,
like,
you
money can't buy
literally,
life. That was like his
Michael, I
last
swear,
words he ever said.
Okay,
I
at least that's
swear
kind of
you.
deep.
Wait, Taylor.
At least that's
Michael,
deep.
you literally heard me argue with my mom last night.
Okay, that doesn't.
Wait.
that does not mean-
Why did that not make it in the
That does
podcast?
not
What
mean-
were you arguing about?
That does not
She-
mean that you can't say like that does not at all correlate to saying like something nice as your last words just because you argued last night about something stupid. Once again, politics.
It was
Hey.
politics. She said that what Elon's doing is okay.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's an argument worth having, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
once
was
again,
like,
that doesn't mean like.
and then I basically said, "Mom," I was like, "Mom," and she said, "Ryan, you don't know anyone personally who's going through this situation." I was like, "I may not know someone personally, but uh, as a Christian, I would think that you would care about other people's sufferings, your neighbor suffering." And she's like, "There's no proof of this person having gone through this situation, Mom." I was like, "Mom, there is proof. There's literally people who lost their social security already." She's like, "There's no proof." I was like, if you're gonna lie, I can't really. Lying is overpowered. Like the great Hassan Piker
Mine is
said,
overpowered.
lying is overpowered.
It is overpowered. It is true. If you,
It needs
as
to be
long as
noted.
you are someone that people can believe in, it is overpowered.
Mhm.
No patch notes on those yet.
Yeah, lying will not get patched. I don't think lying will not get patched like how I'm trying to think of something
Mhm.
broken. Uh
Wait, are you thinking about another last words?
no.
No.
I just
Oh,
think about like lying is overpowered and it will never get patched. It will get patched as soon as Yumi from League of Legends it becomes like a god character. Or it could become a character that League of Legends and the players are both happy with.
mm,
She got played in comp the other day. Fun fact.
Okay, but the problem with
I know.
Yumi, Michael,
No,
yes,
I'm
you know.
aware. I know.
Yeah, that's not that's not good. All right, yeah.
all right. Express, what's your last words?
I would hopefully, like I said, say
Why are you
something to my
laughing?
parents or something along those lines of like ending on a more positive note.
Well, you could say
Mm.
them right now, buddy. I said
Oh,
mine.
well, I'd say I love my mom and dad. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Oh
would
well.
say something like almost Karl Marx said.
Okay.
Okay, look, yes, it is political, but he didn't really say anything political. He had basically said
What?
last words. Well, no, what he basically said was, last words are for fools who haven't said enough. I would say my piece.
Okay, that is so
I would
high
say
and
goodbye.
mighty.
Oh, stop! It is true, dude. It is kind of true. It's like you ain't said enough. I've said plenty. Don't you know? Don't you know?
Okay, so you not
But
having
like,
any last
no, no,
words
no,
then? Is
no,
that what
no.
you're saying?
That would be my final last words. I would say
Okay.
bye to my mom, to my dad, and my sister.
Okay. Okay.
And I would
Yeah.
talk a little brief moment about just how this world has treated me, and then I'd be like, but last words for fools who haven't said enough.
Okay. He's trying
And
to
then
be
just
Aura
just
farm
go
on
ahead
the
and
way
drop
out.
dead.
You're not that guy, dude. He's not. There's no
Then
way
go
he's
ahead and
Aura
fade
farming on
out.
the way out. Come on.
Left hand fall off the bed, limp.
Okay.
Do the vibe. Do the
Okay,
vibe. Do the
dude.
vibe.
Okay.
There you go.
Unserious people here.
I'm very dead serious. Let me see. Hold on. Listen. What are the best
All right, no, we're
last
not doing that.
words?
We're not doing that. We're gonna end this.
Okay. I didn't know how much time we
You
needed. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean, like it's already almost an hour. It's
Oh,
almost
okay.
close to a full episode. But I was just wanted to end it short. But yeah, yeah. Thanks for everyone coming out and watching. Appreciate the just being here and enjoying here. If you made it this far, leave a
Mhm.
comment down below saying like pineapple or some crap, or you know what? Fuck it,
What?
What are your
saying
last words down in the comments below?
put put your last words down or put what Taylor
Yeah.
just said. Like last words are for people that didn't say enough.
That is such
Put
a
that
bad quote. I'm sorry.
What's a
That's
that
bad
it's
quote?
the last words are for people who haven't. That is such
That
a
is a
I'm better
banger
than you
quote.
quote. So
not
it's
gonna lie,
so bad.
No, it's not.
I think it's kind of banger. I think
It's
That
it's
is a
so
great
bad.
quote.
It is so bad. It's just terrible.
Okay, fine. I will
It's
leave you
just
with
terrible.
we'll leave you with this one. Sir Isaac Newton when he was dying.
Okay.
I don't know what I may seem to the world, but as to myself, I had only been wait. But as to myself, I seem to have only been like a boy, playing on the seashore and diverting myself now and then in finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than the ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. That was his final words as he
Yeah, I
died.
can respect that. That's fair. I don't know what he's
Okay,
cooking.
you want to
He's
talk? That
cooking
was
something.
high and mighty.
No, I mean at least it's something. At least he's reflecting on a message.
I'm
He's not
giving.
going out with the
I'm telling you
wow.
what the exact last words would be. Wait, what is it? Oh wow, that's crazy.
All
I have
right, all right.
offended God and mankind because my work did not reach the quality it should have. That's Leonardo da Vinci.
That's a
Holy
damn
moly,
shame.
dude.
Bro had imposter syndrome, dude. He was cooking, wasn't he?
Leave,
Jeez.
leave a comment down below. Click the subscribe button. You're not subscribed.
Smash that bell. Too.
True.
Smash the bell, yeah, to get notified when a new episode is out. And yeah, thanks for coming
Indeed.
out.
That's right.
Jeez.
Yeah. Leave those
Later.
down words.